Ed Sheeran, the unassuming troubadour whose acoustic confessions have soundtracked a decade of heartaches and triumphs, has peeled back the velvet curtain on his 7-year marriage to Cherry Seaborn in the deluxe iteration of his September-released opus, Play. This augmented anthology, swelling with 14 ancillary tracks that orbit the core like unspoken soliloquies, transforms the Suffolk native's global odyssey into a confessional chamber, where the road's relentless rhythm clashes with domesticity's delicate dance. At 34, Sheeran, father to 5-year-old Lyra and 3-year-old Jupiter, wields lyrics as scalpels, excising the quiet crises that fame's freight has inflicted on his union with the 33-year-old Seaborn, his childhood sweetheart turned lifelong anchor. Foremost among these revelations is Problems, a lament that lays bare the desiccation wrought by his 3-year mathematics world tour, a peripatetic pilgrimage spanning continents and calendars. Flowers in our garden are dying / when did the water run dry? Who can tell? But you want the truth, we're not fine, he intones, the melody a mournful waltz over acoustic sighs. We got problems and we don't know how to solve them. The verse evokes a homecoming hollowed by absence, kitchens where echoes supplant supper chatter, bedrooms chilled by jet-lagged embraces. Sheeran's pen probes the paradox, stadiums swollen with adulation, yet the hearth starved of sustenance. Seaborn, the polo-playing paragon who traded Manhattan's bustle for Suffolk's serenity, emerges as the silent sentinel, her forbearance the unsung chorus to his chart-topping refrains. War Game escalates the elegy, a battlefield ballad of emotional attrition. Every day we feel deflated / trying to roll with all the changes / reality of what we've created, he scribes, the words weighted with the gravity of co-creation's cost. There's no one above or below you, you are all I want / but I feel that it's not enough, to just offer you my love. The track teeters on precipice, inches from movin' out and movin' on / either in love or we're insane. Here, Sheeran sketches the skirmishes, the unspoken resentment simmering over FaceTime farewells, the chasms carved by time zones and tantrums untended. Fatherhood's frontier amplifies the ache. Lyra's lisping queries about daddy's delays, Jupiter's unsteady steps into a void left by tour vans. Their Suffolk manse, a thatched idyll of rolling fields and whispered lullabies, becomes a microcosm of marital mitosis, cells dividing under pressure, yearning for coalescence. Paternity's pangs pierce regrets, a paternal paean laced with penitence. You're too young to understand that daddy's coming home / every time I leave the house, you think I'm forever gone / guess it's from the 100 calls, good nights on the telephone / see this tour, I've gotta get it done, but why though? The query hangs, a rhetorical dirge for milestones missed, first words warped by static, birthdays blurred by borders. Missed out on so much / I really need to make it up, he vows, the resolution raw as a fresh wound. Sheeran's narrative arcs from arena euphoria to airport ennui, the tour's triumph tainted by the toll on tiny hands reaching for phantoms. Seaborn, the steady spouse who orchestrated domestic fortresses in his stead, absorbs these admissions with the grace of one who knows melody's price. Their tapestry traces to tender origins. Suffolk saplings in the same verdant village, adolescent glances ripening into 2015's romance. A clandestine knot in late 2018, whispered vows in a registrar's hush, blossomed public in July 2019, Sheeran confirming the bond with bashful pride. Plays Deluxe, heralded via Instagram's Polaroid mosaic from studio sanctums, underscores this evolution. It was so hard to choose the songs for this album, he inscribed. It was such a vast creative experience, but going to India brought it all together. The subcontinent's spice infused the soundscape, sitar strings entwining with his 6-string soul, yet the addenda honor outliers. There's 14 songs that aren't on the main album, which is kind of an album in itself. They're different themes, genres, collaborators, but all within the play sphere. As 2025 crescendos, Sheeran toasts the year's bounty. Thank you so much for all the love. Go check out the Super Deluxe now on all platforms. Yet, beneath the promotion pulses profundity. Play isn't polemic but palimpsest, layers of love's labor etched over fame's fissures. Sheeran's oeuvre from plus to ==, acoustic intimacies ballooning into billion-stream behemoths, has long mined matrimony's minefield. Seaborn, the ex-hedge fund whiz whose equestrian elegance grounds his gypsy gait, co-authored this chapter. Pausing careers for Lyra's 2020 arrival, Jupiter's 2022 encore, navigating tabloid tempests with stoic splendor. Their intimacy, insulated in Framlingham's folds, withstands the whirlwind, yet Sheeran's songs summon the strains. Isolation's ivy-choking connection, success's siren luring him from hearth. The deluxe's disclosure arrives amid Ascent, 2025's Loop Tour looms, a perambulating paean promising presence. Sheeran, the everyman bard whose tattoos chronicle couplets, invites listeners into this vulnerability vortex. Critics, poring over lyrics like cartographers charting emotional equator, hail the honesty, a pop colossus confessing cracks, not conquests. Fans, forums ablaze, dissect the domestic dirge, empathizing with Seaborn's unseen sacrifices, the spouse scripting stability amid spotlights. In broader strokes, Sheeran's candor catalyzes conversation. Celebrity couplings as crucibles, where adoration amplifies alienation. His tour's terminus, a prodigal's return, pledges recompense. Picnics in poppy fields, bedtime fables unfettered by fatigue. For Lyra and Jupiter, playdates unparented by proxies. For Seaborn, weekends woven without wanderlust. Play's progeny, this deluxe diorama, immortalizes the interim, a marriage mended in music's forge where problems propel profundity. As vinyl spins and streams surge, Sheeran's silhouette softens, less stadium sovereign, more suburban scribe. Suffolk's spires sentinel this sanctuary, where garden flowers, once wilting, might yet revive under rain of reconnection. In exposing the expanse between I love you and we're fine, he humanizes the hitmaker, a reminder that even chart immortals navigate nocturnal doubts. Play, in its plush iteration, plays not just notes but nerves, a heartfelt hymn to holding on when harmony frays. For Sheeran and Seaborn, it's blueprint and bomb, verses vowing vigilance, choruses chasing the why though into wholeness.